Hello my dear friends, welcome to Infigyan. In this very exciting video of Tetration Equation or Exponential Equation. We have got one very interesting equation today. X super power 2 equal to X power 2. So left hand side we have tetration notation and right hand side we have got exponentiation notation. So let's understand first what does it mean if it is written as a superpower. 5 is called superpower when it is written in the left top corner. That would be equal to 2 power 2 power 2 power 2 power 2. How many times it is? 5 times, including base. Okay. So if you want to simplify, this one will come out very big number. 2 power 2 power 2 power 4. Again you can write 2 power 16. You can see how big the number is. Similarly, if we have got exponentiation form, so I will be writing the right hand side power. That is why it is called power, and this 5 is called superpower or hyperpower also. So 2 power 5, as we all know, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Simple meaning. Now if you will check the value, it is 32. Now you can compare both the results, both the values. This number is how big it is, and see if you will compare with the same written power or superpower form. So let's convert this number first. How would we write 2 power 2? Here I am talking. Okay, if base is same, so both sides should be either in the exponentiation form or in the titration form. Okay, so I will write first 2 super power 2, that would be equal to 2 power 2. So that value is 4. Okay, right hand side if we will see, luckily that value is coming out same. Okay, so now left hand side is x super power 4 is equal to x power 4. Now we know that what does it mean if left hand side or this side is x super power 4. Its meaning is x power x power x power x. How many times? The number of superpower times, equal to x power 4. Okay, now we will take log both sides. So let's take ln or natural log both sides. So let me write ln x power x power x power x equal to ln x power 4. So we will consider the logarithmic property ln a power b. If it is there, then we can write the power as multiplier. This will come down. So here we will consider, let me write here, x power x ln x equal to 4 ln x. Take all the terms to left hand side. I will be having ln x in bracket x power x minus 4 equal to 0. Now we will f dot g equal to 0 form. So we can write either ln x must be 0 or x power x minus 4 would be 0. So from first equation we can conclude x is equal to 1. This is our one solution. Now come to second equation, x power x minus 4 equal to 0. Now we are very much familiar with x power x function or graph, if you remember. So I am going to write x power x equal to 4. So if I will find out that limit, if you remember, we calculated x tending to 0, the value of this function was 1. Using calculus, we can find out this limit value, that value is 1. So what I am going to consider here, limit x tending to 0, that value for x power x. So if you will check, this is tending towards 1, base is tending towards 0, so that value will be 0 power 1 that means 0. Okay, so what I am doing to draw the graph correctly, and see its graph would be like that, x bar x bar x. Now see, right hand side is 4, so here it would be, so one intersection is there. That is all about the uniqueness of the solution. Single solution is possible, one solution is there. Okay, so we are going to find out this value x. So let's find out. I am going to use Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so I will consider fx is equal to x bar x minus 4. Let's find out few values. So I will calculate f1, 1 par 1 minus 4, 1 minus 4, negative 3. Value is negative. Let's see for x equal to 2. So I will put 2 par 2 minus 4. So 2 par 2 is 4, 2 par 4 is 16, 16 minus 4 is 12. Now you can see the sign change is there. That means there is one solution is in between 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Sorry, 1 and 2. One solution is in between 1 and 2. These two values. No? So we will find out that solution which is in between 1 and 2. So let's find out how we will calculate. So that formula I will use, xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn divided by f dash xn. Okay, now I will put one base value. Which value should I put? Let me consider, because root is in between 1 and 2. So let me consider x is equal to 2. I can put this value. But before that, derivative is needed. So I will calculate. See, you can calculate also f dash x value. So that value, if I will sum up, then that value is coming out x bar x times x bar x into ln x in bracket 1 plus ln x plus 1 over x ln x in product. Okay, everything is in multiplication except this bracket. Now what I am going to put, x is equal to 2, the base value. Let's find out the next value. Let me consider 3 because my base is 2. So I will write 2 minus f of 2 over f dash of 2. Okay, this value is coming out. Simply you have to find out all the iteration steps. 7966. Next iteration for the same value, I will write 1.88 minus f of 1.88 and so on. After 7966 is also there, divided by f dash 1.887966. If you will check this value is coming out 1.789122 after second iteration. Next iteration, you will have value 1.734304, 04 or 03. Next iteration, we are coming closer to constant stabilized value. And last iteration, we are having our answer 1.722192. So if I will write approximately value, then I can write 1.722. Okay, so what we have calculated so far, two solutions are there. First one is x is equal to 1, and second solution is using Newton-Raphson method. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye till next video.